Second chance Sunday for the Germans as they try to bounce back in Euro 2020 up against the Portuguese, who've got their first win in the campaign. Who's going to be coming out on top? We'll take a little look next. That's right, folks, back once again with another 5-minute preview looking forward to Portugal up against Germany over in Group F, aka the Group of Death. And we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new, wave in, boys, smash your subscribe, keep your bang up to date with all things Euro 2020 related. Blabbing over related. Whoa, football we go here. No one, Brewski. That's right, boys and girls, of course. Licking their lips. Portugal on the cusps of getting through to the knockout stages already. But can the Germans stop them? We'll get into that in a minute. Of course, big shout out to the VIPs. They are the Patreons. Let's get into it then. 5-minute preview. Here we go. Taking place at the Allianz Arena on the 19th of June. It's Germany taking on, of course, Portugal. As the Germans try to get themselves into it, they could still mathematically do it with a defeat against Portugal. But it'll be a bit of a guessing game to see if they get over the line. The Portuguese, though, I think they just need one more point. And of course, they take on the Germans now, and then they're going to wrap it up against the French. Of course, Fernando Santos is your manager for Portugal these days, and they actually qualified as Group B runners-up. They secured the deal on the 17th of November 2019, and they've been at the Euros 7 times in the past. Of course, they are the current holders, and they're ranked FIFA-wise 5 in the world. The resume is like this. Of course, after this, they're going to take on, of course, Portugal on the 23rd of June. So far, so good. 3-0 win in the bag. Can they, of course, get another win over the Germans? Quickly go to the 26-man squad. Of course, a lot of who's in there, of course, led by Ronaldo. But Bruno's in there, of course. Young Mendes at the back there, 17, 18 years old, left back. He didn't play last time. He might feature in this one, maybe, but I think they're going to go with an experienced lineup. And, of course, led with Patricio in the sticks. Let's take a look at my lineup then, shall we? Got Patricio between the sticks. We've got Herrero, Pepe. Who else have we got there? Ruben Diaz, Semedo coming in, of course. Carvalho, Fernandez, Pereira up top. We've got Jota, Ronaldo, and, of course, we have Silva leading the charge. That's my lineup. Of course, we don't know what's going to go on in the real world. I did say they could go with some youngsters or mix it up, but I think they need to get one more point over the line to secure themselves a spot into the next round. Let's take a look at the Germans now, of course, managed by Joachim Löw. This could be his penultimate game as German manager if they were to crash out, but we'll have to see about that. Qualified as Group C winners on the 16th of November 2019. They've been at Euros 12 times in the past, currently ranked 12th in the world. Shit show, absolute shambles. About time you packed it in. Of course, the resume looks like this. After this, they take on Hungary on the 23rd of June, and I believe it's the Allianz Arena once again. So far, not so good. Just the 1-0 loss against the World Cup winners, France. Big fat OG. This is the Group of Death, and we could lose one of the big boys at the early stage, and it could be Germany at the moment. Quick look at the 26-man squad for the Germans then. Maybe, I think, matey boy up top, Gnabry, was a bit of a flop, if I'm all honest with you. I think it's going to be a bit of a change up top. Maybe Werner starting. Maybe add a bit more creativity in midfield. Maybe Zane getting on as well from the get-go. Hummels, yeah, he made a mistake. Well, not really a mistake, but he tried to clear. He's here for a reason. They brought him back into the squad because he is probably one of the, if not Germany's best centre-back at the moment. So I don't anticipate him to be disappear. This is the lineup I'm going to go with. We got Neuer between sticks, Hummels, Rudiger and Ginter make up your back three. We've got Goose on the left, Kimmich on the right, Gundogan coming in from the start, Kroos as well. We've got Muller, Havertz, and I've gone with Timo Werner up top. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about my lineup. Also, let me know your thoughts and opinions about any changes you would make for this lineup. Of course, over the years, they played each other 5 times since 2000, and Germany seem to be a bit of have got the edge over Portugal. 4-1 win in games. No draws so far. The biggest win, though, for Germany was a 4-0 win. Meanwhile, the Portugals have picked up a 3-0 win. That was their one and only win since the last 21 years. In total, 6 goals have been scored by the Portuguese over the Germans. The Germans have responded with 11 goals, which is a 2.2 goals a game ratio, with the Portuguese coming in at 1.2 goals a game ratio. The Germans come in there here with a bit shitty form, 58% at the moment. 2 defeats. In fact, just 1 win in the past 4 for them. As for the Portuguese, unbeaten in the last 6, and they look forward to taking on the Germans this time around. The last 6, or the last few encounters look like this. 4 wins on the spin for Germany, going to go all the way to 2000 for Portugal's last win. It was in the Euros, of course, back in 2000. It was a 3-0 win for Portuguese. So far, so good on the resume, but can Germany get over the line? We'll have to see. Quick look at the table as it stands. Of course, Portugal and France are edging closer to the knockout stages. The Germans and the Hungarians have got it all to do heading into match day number 2. What about the prediction? Well, the guys on the chat or on the old YouTube vote have gone with this. 37% gone with the Germans, 50% gone with the Portuguese, and 13% with the draw. It's very, very tight. Nearly 500 votes on that one, so respect to you guys for dropping that vote. But what about the bookies odds then? The bookies odds currently stand at this 11-4. Where are we? Where are we, Keith? We are around here. 11-5 is actually Portugal for the victory. 5-4 is your Germans. They are your favourites, and 12-5 is the draw. For me, I'm back in the boys, back in the project, back in the Germans. 2-0 win. Joachim Löw will get this one back in the mix, and of course, edge closer to the knockout stages. There you have it, folks. There you have it. Smash your subscribe button, smash your thumbs up as well, and give the little bell a bell because it'll keep you bang up to date with all things Euro 2020 related. What do you think about that? Do you think the Germans Germans can bounce back, and what about the Portuguese? Is there still muscle left in that tank? Can they go the distance? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below, and we'll do it all again very, very soon. But until then, smash the subscribe, smash the thumbs ups. Come on, Germany, bounce back ability.